All right.
Good morning from Wickersham Canine Ranch in beautiful Marshville, North Carolina. Today we got Betty White, the amazing, and we're going to work on our basics reintegration. I have her assembled with a leash and collar and have a few cookies in my right pocket. I'm going to step off with the right foot. Betty, good girl. I'm going to move forward and I am going to turn 90 degrees in our corner. Good. I'm going to get up on the right toe and spin the left. Good, good, good. We're establishing a toe line. Good girl. And been able to give her some positive affirmation. Good girl. We're being right beside it. So we're going to do this 2 full revolutions, and we're going to make sure that the leash is in a passive position. Good girl. So is that our knee can guide her in and through, and we're working on the power step, actually getting her to move forward faster. Good girl. So we're going to rotate and reward at the conclusion of the first lap. Backside signal, and then I'm going to step off. We need to do this in triplicate, and this is rep 2. Heel. Good girl, Betty. Good girl. Good praise. I'm going to power through all of her toys and her favorite little waiting spot, so that she understands when I say heel, no matter what, my feet are going to continue moving forward. If I have to anchor myself and turn, good. That would be her correction for trying to wander into the corral. Good. So at this point we have 1 repetition. Number 1 was absolutely perfect. Number 2, Betty did everything the same except she wanted to go see Mr. Keith. She got a very subtle correction. We're going to rotate and reward, and in this training metrics we're looking for the value here on this particular third one. We're going to check. Good. With the target sound, let's go. Heel. Good, good, baby. Woohoo! Yeah. That's it. Good, good, good. Woohoo! That's my baby. Going to really churn. Again, the leash is in a passive position. I'm pinning my elbows. Good, 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 good. So she's just got to keep up. That's all she's got to do. Good, good. That's it, Betty. Heel. That's it, Betty. Heel. That's it, Betty. Heel. Good girl. Going to really emphasize that the rep was perfect. Good girl. Going to rotate and reward. Good. Good. Nice. So, as any dog, we have one that is working quite well off the left side, recognizing a little bit of motion, has acquired a sit signal, and is actually talking and giving us a at ease position, ready for number 2. You ready? Through. Let's go. All right, so I've established a standing stay plane with my girl, and I'm going to invert my motion plane for lesson 2. Very simply, we're going to move forward. Betty, heel, step through the lead, and then we're going to get on the left toe and turn the dog with the body. Heel, good. That's a girl. If we have problems with pace, we go low on the leash, good. But we're looking for economy of motion. This is going to help us establish that she shouldn't forge. Good girl. Again, it would be a body correction when we slide and bump the dog. Good. We're going to finish in the shade because she has a really nice plane. Very good. Good. Rotate and reward. Seeking out our next repetition. Point, shake, target sound. Let's go. So again, all we're doing is pivoting in front of the dog, giving her enough body language so that she can anticipate. Our girl's all about economy of motion, and so she's starting to, good, let's heel, good. She's starting to round off a little bit and go slower. I have a counter for whenever her nose goes to the ground. I'm actually going to speed up and allow her absence of pace to correct her. Good, let's go, let's go. Just like that. So if you need an athlete, that's what we're going to do. We're going to gentle but firm in our movement. Good girl. So rotate, reward, get our second repetition closed out. On to our third. Good. nothing but. Good girl. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. Push. Good. That's my girl. Step and turn. Woo, let's go. Push, Betty, push. Gonna extend it. We're learning the moment. Good. Extend it. And so when we do this, good, we should be able to slow her down with our body movement and finish her wherever we like. Good girl. Good girl. Let's move on to number 3. All through. Good girl. All right, so we're moving on to exercise number 3. We call it friends leave heel. Very simply, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the flews, lip line, and I'm going to bowl the dog. You ready? Friend.
Hey, Betty.
At that point, Mr. Keith gives Cookie.
Oh, nice to see you.
Good.
Thank
and touch.
you. Nice.
Affording me the
nice.
opportunity to move her shoulder about a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, look at that.
Betty White, leave it and heel. Good girl. So again, the reason that we do exercise 1 and 2 is in part so the dog can find our spot of where she's supposed to land in exercise 3. Here we go. Touch the flu, friend. Betty White.
Hey,
friend.
how you doing? Oh my goodness, you are so
So
pretty.
we get the cookie.
Yes.
We get the touch.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to call her away. Betty, leave it and heel. Ooh-wee. Oh wow, we got a dog bomb. Good job. Hey, Nolly, how you been? All right, rotate and reward when she gets back to us. And the third and final, again, this gives us a socialization component. We can check on some jumping characteristics like Mr. Keith will here. Friend.
Hey, Betty.
So it's
Want a treat?
formal. Good. The dog talks.
Oh, very good of you. Thank you. Thank you. You're such a
Move
smart
the shoulder
girl.
a 1/2 inch. Betty, leave it. Heel. Oh, you're so fast. Woo, good girl. And a finishing, good girl. So we need 3 a day with everybody that she comes into contact the first 10 days. Excellent work. Let's go. And I'm going to start talking to sweet Betty White, who knows with her super awesome superpowers, the point snap. Good. Good. To a run, duck. Good. You love that. Yes, ma'am. With rotation. Her mommy taught her that. Good job. Backside signal. And so I have to learn to separate from the dog quickly. I need to give a signal on a daily basis. My shoulders are round. And then I'm going to give a backside signal. So what we're doing is we're basically helping the dog in and through the impulse to move forward as our body rounds. We're going to return back to our girl. Ooh-wee, good job. Going to point, and then I'm going to enunciate with a little motion off the left side. All through. Good, that's our cue to get out of all of our stays and most every one of our thresholds, including the car and the front door. So we're using the fusion method here. We've got a point snap indicator, good, with an inducive reward, place, good girl. Notice that it's all signal orientated, good girl. Really good home life, that was already installed. Now, what we want to do on repetition 2 is anticipate our girl may get up, not because she's naughty, but rather because she wants clarity in her learning situation. Good? So once I complete that backside signal, at that point I can use a submissive eye posture to the dog. Note that my hinge is upward with the ability to impede forward progress. But there's no need in that because the dog is preconditioned. With front side signal and opposition reflex, note that she looks away and she might even yawn. Go girl. We're going to return, we're going to point, and then we're going to release. All through. Good girl, Betty. Good girl. I'm going to tactile. Just a little touch. She says, not paying attention to petting. I'm working right now. Good deal. Going to get ready to pay her. Point snap indicator with the left. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good girl. At some point we'll see the fusion. Oh, look at that. Shoulders did not go down toward the dog. She's got a big girl signal. Again, testament of way before I ever met it. Signal, event, backside signal, that's where our growth is. And again, we have an aversive eye posture using lower peripheral, but we're ready to correct. We got a set of 3 that's picture perfect. Dog is not giving us any grief whatsoever. So at that point, I'm thinking, hey, let's not work this anymore. Let's just put it in application, okay? I'm gonna return to our puppy. One point, left side, through. Good girl, shake it out. That's a good, hold it. That's my baby. Good, good. Now high see. Good, let's go. Here we are, we have Betty White and we're going into application mode. So we have objects of attraction and multiplicity and we're going to move her around. And we're going to basically take her right back to the same type of area. Good. And then we're going to close. Hey, we're going to close the shoulder. So as the dog doesn't tell us that she wants to go play with the object. She's now fixed. Good job. We're going to front side signal. We're going to lay a track. We'll return right back by her side, just like exercise 3. And I'm going to touch her, and I'm going to say, seek. Good girl, woohoo. Going to celebrate, saw her nose flare. Good, good, good. And I'm going to give her a target sound, so she knows where to land. Good girl. On lead. Now you see that behavior where she lays down and then the rump is still up? That is a direct result of toy baskets. So what we've started to do is we started initially to reach in and then correct impulses for jumping and tailing us and trying to take control of the object. And we're going to start to try to talk to her a little bit more with each successive repetition. Number 2, she's going to learn through economy of motion. And so now all of a sudden we're using all the core skills that we've been working with in our warm-up. But we dictate the ebb and flow. And hopefully what will begin to happen is the dog will get back to the left side and relinquish the object so as to reload for another opportunity. Touching the flues. Seek. Good girl. Good girl. That's right. Target sound. She knows she's tethered. I saw in her eyeball that time. Good girl. Second object, dog relinquishes. That's my cue to get my butt in gear with closed shoulder to create separation. That's how we get a dog that will retrieve every time and relinquish the object. We must discontinue the toy basket. Must continue to play for about 10 days on the lead so as we can correct impulse. Seek. Good. And we can have Christmas in our routine. Good. Bring it. Good girl. Now don't want to compete for the object, but she's got to continue to bite and step. She's not tired at all. All she wants to do is grab it, the catch, and then go chew its pieces. So we have to continue to work with her. We have to keep in perspective that this is day 10 through 14. Seek in our studies, and she's actually ahead of schedule. Good girl. We're going to point and snap. Let's go. Bring it, bring it, bring it. See, that's your play bow. And you got to get her biting and stepping. Bring, 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 bring. Good girl. Second object's right where we're going to land. So there's no competition for resource. And we're going to get this party started. Good. First with the stay break. Then the seek. Ready? Seek. Good girl. If we can get 3, good, where she nails the landing, then we go in for a little water and a little cool down and we rub the paws. Good, 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 good. And tell her what a hard day work. All right, so here we are. We're going to basically work what we call emergency come command. We're going to take the tether off. She has a pointer at this point, but really doesn't need it. I'm going to move away from her. And now I'm going to pitch my whistle and pick her up to where I want her to land. Good girl! So I point off the right. She has an extension where she finishes, and I rotate and reward. Good girl. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good job. I'm going to bring her right back.
Hey, Betty, how you
Give her
doing?
a quick signal with her pointer.
Oh, you're such a good girl.
Nice. Good girl.
Yes, you are.
Nose to nose, one step left. For a point. And pitch. Good girl. Woo-wee. Good. Good heel. We'll give her instruction and finish her in a one piece. Good job. We're going to rotate and reward on that hand signal and load her up again. Last one. Again, we do everything in triplicate.
Hey, good to see you again.
Is all we need. All
You
we
are
need.
such a good girl.
Where you at? Where you at?
There we go.
Good girl. Oh, wow. Third and final. Good girl. Good way to get this dog in. Prime shape. Good girl. Good old-fashioned 40-yard sprint. All right, next.